Time for the Vernon Devlin Show.
Hi, sports fans. This is Ward Pac-Man here, your announcer today on Muskie's Mouth Off. And I have with me a very good guest here in the studio with me. His name is Brad Fishhead, and he's the manager of the Madison Muskies baseball team. Brad, it's wonderful having you here on the show today.
Well, Ward, it's great to be here. It's great to be in Madison. It's great to be an American.
Now, Brad, you just came off a big streak of wins this last week. You swept 4 games from Beloit and you beat those Clinton Giants. Brad, where do you go from here?
Well, I'm probably going to go over to Chi-Chi's, have a margarita or two. I like to unwind with those big margaritas over there. Then I may go to one of the arcades on State Street.
No, Brad. I mean, where does the team go from here?
Where does the team go from here? Well, we got a tough road trip, and if we can come out of there with a 500 record, we'll be happy. But we feel that now that we've gelled and the weather's gotten nice for us, that we're going to be able to play some good baseball, make Madison happy, make ourselves happy.
Brad, what's the most surprising aspect of the season so far for the Madison Muskies?
Most surprising aspect of this season? You know, that's a hard question. It's been a great season, but I would have to say the fact that they can charge $1.10 for a beer and the fans will actually pay for it is the most surprising aspect to me.
Brad, I noticed that you're wearing one of those Muskie Fever Catch It t-shirts. Brad, how did these t-shirts come about?
Well, Ward, I'll tell you, we got some leftover yellow t-shirts that they were giving away at Oakland Alameda County Stadium there. The Oakland A's, our parent club, were giving away, and well, Ed went down to a couple places and got some ideas of prices for silk screen. And then what they do is when he finally decided on a place, they paint this thing up, this silk screen with Muskie Fever Catch It.
I mean, how did you decide to first come up with the idea for a t-shirt?
Well, you know, the fans here in Madison have been really great and really supportive, and they've got their own little kinky language they use out there, that civ and all that stuff. We don't exactly understand it yet, but we love it. And it was all their idea. They decided to do it. They wanted the T-shirts, so Ed went out and, out of the goodness of his heart, had these T-shirt made up and sold them to the fans for about $7 a piece.
Brad, you know, as well as the fans out there know, that there is more to the success of a team than just the players out on the field. There's the people behind the scenes, and there's one very important person that the Madison Muskies have, the general manager, Ed Janet. And I talked to him earlier today out at the baseball diamond on Warner Park, and let's roll that in right now.
Ed, let me ask you a question. What do you do to make that popcorn so soggy?
Well, I used to be in the theater business, and, you know, in there, you know, that's the concession stand is where your business lies, and we you know, back inventoried a lot of that stuff, and some of it's still in storage, and we're bringing it out now for the, you know, just, it's cheaper than your average movie theater popcorn, you betcha.
And you betcha, Ed. That was Ed Janis, the general manager of the Madison Muskies. You know, Brad, I bet you think that Ed is a father figure to you, but I'm sure there's probably somebody who is much more important to you in your development of a career in baseball.
Well, Ward, when we went and watched that tape, I had just told you that it was my dad who originally got me interested in baseball, and he got me started hitting the ball in the bat when I was just a little tadpole. That's kind of a musky joke, Ward.
Oh, that's right, Brad. I do remember now that you did mention that to me. Well, we interviewed Mr. Fishhead earlier today also at Warner Park, and let's roll that tape right now.
Is this a real muskie, by the way?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Ooh. It cost $150 to have it mounted, and the meat was edible.
You mean you ate muskie meat?
Oh, yes.
What it tastes like?
It just is. Muskie could be compared with trout or...
Compared favorably or unfavorably?
Oh, very, very much. It's a very delicious fish.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's it. Ward Pac-Man here from the Madison Muskies, Warner Park.
Yes, that was me, Ward Pac-Man at Warner Park. And Brad, that was your dad.
That was touching, Ward. That was really touching.
Well, it's a tear to manager Brad Fishhead's eye. And it's probably a tear to your eye, too, but it is time to go. Thanks for tuning in to today's Muskie Mouth Off. Goodbye for now.